Hi everyone, Jess here, and today I'm joined with Mrs Vivian Cheung, COO of Airport Authority Hong Kong. Thank you so much for joining me today.
Hi, Jessie. How are you?
I'm very well, thank you. So in February, you will be joining us at Aviation Festival Asia, and you'll be speaking about some of the industry's strategic embrace of technology and innovation for long-term resilience. So I thought today we could start by discussing a couple of these themes.
Sure, yeah, please.
Fantastic. So, as the Hong Kong aviation industry re-emerges, how prevalent is innovation as a mindset, and how do you think this will shape the next 5 to 10 years, say?
Innovation, I think, is a core competence of the airport authority, and it's a most important element to move forward for the next future years for the Hong Kong International Airport. So in the past years, we have put quite a lot of effort in terms of investment and human resource on this subject. Innovation, not just using technology, and a lot involving process innovation and service innovation, business innovation, of course, using technology to on the technology side also help us to achieve a lot of innovation targets. So in terms of mindset, you just in your question, when I mentioned this is a core competency of the airport authority, I think. So in the past few years, not just investment on the human resource, even in the organization, we have created a department called Innovation and Data Insight, and mainly to drive the mindset, the culture. I won't call it culture change because we already have that culture. Innovation is an important element. Everyone knows that. But how and what do we mean? And especially when all the low-hanging fruit is already picked, and how can we achieve a higher target, the more challenge type of innovation? So through the departments that we offer training and games and workshops and competition, so to enhance people's ability in innovate. And so yeah, to answer your question, certainly they play a big role in our organization, innovation.
That's great. And it sounds like you're taking a really creative approach to sort of fueling meaningful innovation in the industry, which is always amazing to hear. And thinking now about how this mindset is reflected in passengers, could you highlight some of the ways their expectations around tech are changing, and how are you planning to meet these?
Yes, for the on the passengers. In fact, even on the passengers, you can differentiate it on the service or behind the scene, right? Where that on the service, meaning that passenger can see it right away. They can feel that they are being served by more technology around them. Say, for example, that in the past few years, our investment on biometrics, facial recognition, and that have helped passenger journey become even more seamless, and that can help us simplify a lot of process, and also save a lot of time and resource, and make the journey even more efficient and more pleasant. And considering nowadays, the younger generation, or even not necessarily younger generation, many people are accustomed to all the mobile phone or the digital equipment. They are expecting airports should have a service like this. For example, waiting for immigration queue or security queue. The queue can be shortened using innovation technology, and that's exactly what we're trying to achieve. But that's on the service. But then behind the scenes, to make the process or passengers journey even more smooth, we also implement a lot of things that might not be easily seen by the passenger. For example, to make we can better service the passenger. We collect a lot of data, passengers' movement, without names. Of course, this is, for the privacies. But then, so we learn more about passengers' behavior, and we can serve them better, to reduce the queuing time or provide more facility where they can really enjoy it. And another focus is that we also make sure that we have a very efficient operation to serve the passenger. That's why the main focus on, for example, autonomous vehicle using automation. That's also a very important element or project for us. For the past few years, the first thing for us to do was to make sure that we build infrastructure to facilitate all this, to enable all this possibility. So we have 5G all implemented. We are probably one of the airport that have 5G all over the airport, indoor, outdoor, and provide to all the RAM services, so they can implement application on top of this 5G. And once we have 5G, it enables us to have a better communication or network between all the application. And data exchange or collecting data has become much easier. Even the autonomous vehicle, when I mentioned, we can have a much more accurate data to operate this type of equipment. And so that's the past few years. And for the future, in fact, we have set up our 10 years roadmap. Every year we review our roadmap, and the roadmap including not just passenger facing, operation facing, cargo, how to make cargo movement even more efficient, and also including security and all that. And so, we expect in the future, you're going to see quite a lot of technology enhancement, and which will result in that even more a better experience and more efficient airports.
It's really exciting to think how this sort of multifaceted approach, so like you said, it's the customer facing, it's the back end, it's the mindset, how this will translate into a more seamless journey as time comes.
Yeah.
And you mentioned your 10-year roadmap. If we just shorten that to 1 year for a second, as 2023 is coming to a close, what will be your strategic priorities as we look to 2024?
I think that I mentioned about innovation and data insights. So one of the priorities is how to use this data. We have all the infrastructure set up. Now we get all kind of information. So one of the focus is on using the data and using AI to help us to improve our operation and services. For example, on time performance. Now we can use AI to help us to predict whether there are going to be trouble or problem or delay for the services for aircraft, or help airline to analyze their ground movement and their ground agents services, whether there's a area need to be improved using the past data, and predict help them to also predict the future. And that's one area. So AI not only play a big role on helping us to analyze data, it also provide us an opportunity to provide better service. So we are thinking how to use, for example, Chat GPT help us to better service the passenger, to answer their question. Not only that, to enhance our staff's knowledge. As you know, many of the airports are facing this staff issue, short staff issue, or staff experience might be less than before. So building a very comprehensive database for them to build up their knowledge base, and using Chat GPT type of tool to help them to find the best answer. So this will again help us to enhance our ability, staff's ability. So AI is one thing, and mention about the biometrics to facilitate passenger journey, and also autonomous vehicle. We have implemented autonomous vehicle for past 3 to 4 years already. and has been quite mature has become mature in our airport. From the phase 1, we only tow the luggage, baggage, and to now towing the cargo. And the third phase, we're actually using the autonomous vehicle to transport staff. And very soon, next year, we're going to have autonomous vehicle to transport passenger on the land side. And going forward, we have a vision that within 5 years, our entire airport airside are going to be autonomous. And then today, as I went through our 5 years business plan, I also see that we're going to have autonomous vehicle implemented in our land side, so outside our airport boundary, and to take the passenger to in-town, connect to in-town mass transit, or being a shuttle bus inside our island, airport island. So that's if you want me to name the 3 top things, unlike the previously 5G or infrastructure is important. Now it's really on application. The top 3 things will be my biometrics and autonomous vehicle and AI. Yeah.
Fantastic. Well, that's so exciting. It seems like there's a whole lot to look forward to, and almost that you're looking at that sort of scope 3 in terms of sustainability as well with the shuttle buses to the outside the airport. So thank you so much for taking the time to speak with me today, and I look forward to hearing more in February at Aviation Festival Asia.
I look forward to meet you, Jessie. Okay, bye.
Fantastic.